I got my swagger back. All right, Craig. Cowboys at the Chiefs. Who you got? This is gonna be another good one.
We hope.
It might be fair.
Offensively, I got to go with the Cowboys, man. When everybody's healthy and they're able to run the ball with Zeke, and he's able to, Dak Prescott's able to sit back in the pocket and throw the ball to his receivers. Like, he just has too many receivers. Gallup is coming back, or he should be back now, I believe. And they have Lamb. Like, man, that offense is crazy. And I know Patrick Mahomes had that great game last week against Vegas, and he had 5 touchdowns. It took him all season just to get to this point, 10 games, but he showed out, and it looks like the offense is back on track. But I'm still not sold, man. I gotta get at least, if they come out and they play like he played last week, or come somewhere close like he played last week against this Dallas team, then yeah, I'll be like, okay, maybe they're starting to get it together, and you know they're in it for the home stretch to push away or pull away from their counterparts in their division. And but until that happens, I'm not really. It's tough, but I'm still sticking with the Cowboys, man. I love the running game. I don't even Williams in the backfield versus Zeke, like, it's not even close. I like Hill and I like Kelsey, but that's pretty much it. That's all they have. I don't know what happened to Josh Gordon. I mean, I thought he's gonna. Some reason I thought he's gonna come back and actually play well, and he just hasn't really done anything. Pringle and Cole Harmon, like they still getting reps and still getting passes thrown their way. I don't even know if Josh Gordon's really seeing the field too much. So definitely taking Dallas there. Defensively, it's not even close. This game, I thought both defenses are going to be trash this year, honestly. Well, at least more so for the Cowboys than the Chiefs, but it's kind of reversed itself, and the Cowboys' defense is playing exceptionally well, and the Chiefs, up until last week, they were playing terribly, but maybe that was just an aberration, who knows? But I'm still sticking with Dallas. I don't know if they're going to be able to. If the Chiefs' offense is playing like they played last week, I don't know if they can stop Patrick Mahomes and company. But like, just on paper and the way they've played up until this point, Dallas's defense is playing pretty well. Definitely one of the biggest surprises to me of the season. Coaching wise, going Andy Reid. He's, obvious again. But this game, man, I believe it's in Kansas City, right? It's in Kansas City.
Yeah.
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 It's a little cold, man. And that, man, this is a tough game. I think Dallas needs the game more, just because I think they have, like, they need to get. I think they're playing for home field. The Chiefs are not playing for home field at all. I think they're playing for their division, but I think they can just win this division regardless. I think Dallas can win their division as well. I just think Dallas has a little bit more to play for with home field. But I'm gonna say the Chiefs. I don't know why I keep picking the Chiefs every week. It seems like I just can't pick against them. But I'm picking the Chiefs, and I'm going 34-33.
Oh.
Man, that's tough. I hope the game is good, man. A couple of weeks we've said the game would look good on paper, and they just haven't.
So Cowboys versus Chiefs. Offense, kind of right. It's. I mean, I don't think Amari Cooper or CeeDee Lamb has had the year we anticipated them to have, or Michael Gallup, which is very interesting. Zeke has had a good year. Dak has had a good year coming off the injury, I think. But the offense of the Chiefs, I mean, Kelsey, Mahomes, Tyreek Hill. I'm gonna have to give him a shout out. And I gotta do it, man. I got my swagger back. That's what the Chiefs did, and that's what they had back, which is not good for the rest of the league, guys. So I gotta give the offense to the Chiefs, man. Defense, I gotta give the Cowboys. Easy pick. Chiefs defense has been playing. I don't even want to say decent. It's just they have been okay. Their matchups, whatever, but they don't hold a candle to Dallas's defense. That's a fact, right? Dallas's defense is good. You got Michael Parsons, you got Tavon Diggs, you got Van Der Esch, just all three levels. But the defense is good. Coaching, you know who we got. Andy Reid. I'm not gonna say Mike McCarthy, crazy. Andy Reid is the upper coaching, man. He's done a really good job, but he's especially getting the offense back on track. And here we go. Remember going back when we had a question about the Chiefs struggles, and I said these next 4 games are important, right? So they played a Packers team without Aaron Rodgers. They played a struggling Raiders team. The Raiders are dealing with everything but the kitchen sink in their organization, which is it's crazy. They're losing. They look highly dysfunctional, and they played the Giants, and the Giants are just not a good team. So now that they got their swagger back, they play the Cowboys, and I think they're playing the Cowboys at the right time. They're at home. I could see the Chiefs pulling this one out, and they're gonna put the AFC on notice, man. With this win, I think they'll be 7-4. They'll start taking the lead in the division, and they're gonna let everybody know, like, y'all must have forgot. We just had which is, I don't even know why. It's so funny. Like, they're just their NFL team that ran into some bad spots. They'll be okay. So I got the Chiefs, and I got the Chiefs winning. I got a more modest 35-28. It's gonna be by a touchdown. Yeah. All right, Mo. Cowboys versus Chiefs. Who you got?
Hey, offensively, I'm taking this the Cowboys right now, just overall with the weapons, overall style of play right now. Defensively, I'll take Dallas again. Just better players overall, just across the board, better players. They play better. Or coaching wise, Andy Reid. That goes without saying. This is gonna be interesting because Honey Badger won't be able, because of how Dallas plays. Honey Badger is going to. I think that Dallas is going to find a way to wear him down because he's going to play so all over the place. You want to play all over the place, and it comes down to who do you want to try to take away, or what you want to try to take away. Honestly, both I can see this being a shootout because of how Kansas City has started to develop and come along, and because of how bad Kansas City defense is. I can see this being a shootout, but I think Dallas has the better defense and will get more stops. And still, we haven't seen the best of Patrick Mahomes yet. So I'm gonna take Dallas in a shootout, 37-30.
All right, Corey. Cowboys at Chiefs. Who you got?
Offensively, I'm gonna give the edge to Dallas. Yes, the Cowboys did lay an egg 2 weeks ago against Denver, but they rebounded last week, even if it was against Atlanta. But just all year, the Cowboys' offense has been more consistent than Kansas City's. When it comes to the Chiefs, offensively, I don't know if their output on Sunday was due to them finally figuring things out and being ready to make a run, or is it due to them playing a Raiders team that's imploding? Because as James talked about, just everything going on with that franchise. Defensively, got to give the edge to Dallas as well for what should be fairly obvious reasons. Coaching, edge goes to Andy Reid for, I would argue, equally obvious reasons. Overall, I definitely intrigued with the matchup. Dallas is the team that I will say I was probably the most wrong about going into. I didn't think there was any way that they would be able to, in one off season, make changes on that defense to go from historically bad to potentially even average. But man, Dan Quinn has that defense looking really good right now. And Kansas City has looked rough on both sides of the ball at times this year. I said, we'll see if the Raiders game ends up being the turning point to show that, they have it together and they're going to look like the team they have the last few years, or we'll see if it was an aberration and, the way they look the first, 8 weeks of the season as kind of an average team is really what they are. I know Kansas City opened as favorites in this game, but I'm gonna go with Dallas on the road, 27-21.
So you're going with Dallas on the road.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I need to see if I can. Yeah, I should be able to tune into that because Dallas is always on the East Coast playing. So
that should be the 4:00.
It should be the 4:00 CBS game.
Let me check the coverage maps here.
Yeah, it should be. Yep, 4:00, 4:25. That ain't gonna be on CBS. I already know it.